Hi everybody, thanks for joining Create with Dee. Today we'll be making these really pretty flowers. We'll be making this one today. It's got a little more of a maybe daisy or an open flower concept, and this one is for flowers that have a more tight petal look to it. I think this one looks like a carnation, or I think if you did a little differently you can make a rose type of a look out of it. And they're just really easy flowers to make. The smaller one here is used with the scallop circle punch, and the carnation looking one is made with the extra large flower punch. This is in the current mini occasion catalog, which is good just through the end of April. So if you like this flower, you may want to go ahead and check out my blog site and get this one ordered before the end of April to make sure that you can have it. Okay, so today we're going to be making this one, and the smaller one I've used the again the scallop circle punch, and I went ahead and punched out 5 scallops. And what you want to do is take a water spritzer or run them under the faucet, which is what I did on these, and again I'm using 5, and you just kind of squish them up into a little ball. I kind of bring them forward from the middle and squish them. Again, we'll do that with all 5 of them. Okay, and actually I'm just going to put them in here and really go, because the more you kind of squish it, the more texture that you have with it. And now I just unfold them. I made both of these this morning before I went to work, and I think they just turn out really cute and pretty. They do stiffen up as they dry, and so you may want to allow them time to have that dry time and before you put them on their projects, because cardstock is dyed, and as you could probably see here from my napkin that I have under there, there will be a little bleeding. So whatever your work surface is, you want to make sure that you have a napkin or something there that you can absorb some of the dye that may come off. Okay, so again, this flower here uses 5 layers, and I just put them together, and I'm using my crocodile, and I'm using the smaller punch here, the smaller hole punch, and get it in the center and make my punch. I don't even know which brads these are. I just had them kind of laying around in my stash. So you put a brad right through the middle of it, and then you bring the layers forward. And so you're just, again, you're kind of bringing the layers forward one at a time, and bring them in towards your brad. I've seen some people that they've made these flowers and they've actually put a ribbon up through it to make and knotted it. I'd like to check out their blog sites and instructions a little more. I think that would have a really interesting look. And so as you can see, your flowers just take on whatever design that you want to, depending on how much you bring it forward or then relax it back out. So maybe for this one we'll just relax it back out a little bit. And that's it, you guys. That's all there is to making this cute little flower. Again, as it dries, it does stiffen up. For this one here that's got a little more full look, again, I used the flower punch. I'll just real quick here. And what I would have done for this one is I made 8 of these punches. So the carnation, or the one that's a little fuller, I used 8 versus 5. Same thing, just wet it and then squish it all into little balls and unfold it and go from there. See if you can see the middle here. The middle here I used just a normal size little green brad. Hopefully you can see that. And you could put these on cards, but you may want to be careful. You might have to have additional postage and even use a bubble stamp or a bubble pad to mail them in. But look how cute that will be on top of a present. I'm sure I've got some Easter and Mother's Day things in mind to use with our little flowers. I hope you enjoy them. Hope you enjoy making them. Check out my blog for a more detailed step-by-step instruction, createwithdee.com. Thank you. Bye-bye.